De Ruyter's immediate exit proved his incompetence, says Mbalula. African National Congress, ANC, Secretary-General Fakil Mbalula said on Thursday former Eskom CEO André de Ruyter used his resignation as an outlet for his failures at the embattled state-owned utility. Late on Wednesday night, Eskom announced it would part ways with de Ruyter immediately, for bringing the SO into disrepute.
Subscribe our YouTube channel and click our bell icon for new videos.
Immediately, for bringing the SO into disrepute. His early exit follows a candid interview broadcast on ETV on political interference and corruption at the embattled power utility. De Ruyter was due to leave the power utility at the end of March after resigning in December 2022. In a scathing media briefing, Mbalula slammed de Ruyter's efforts to reform Eskom. "People told us many things about de Ruyter. Why do you employ who has failed to even lead a company that deals with packaging goods and take him to an electricity utility and believe that he can do it? He went to a place when he knew he would face challenges. When you resign and there is a big failure written all over, you are not retiring as a martyr or as a victorious person. You are retiring in a place that you have failed to transform." De Ruyter also made serious allegations of misconduct by unnamed senior government officials, and stated plainly that the governing ANC were using the state-owned company as a feeding trough. Mbalula called for de Ruyter to provide evidence for his claims. If he's got anything that says ANC is corrupt, he must then produce evidence. He doesn't. He refers to individuals who have made remarks. It is him who was supposed to follow up as the CEO and say, "Minister, I think your conversation is unethical. Now I must go around chasing ghosts," following up on a statement by an individual who has proved his incompetence. De Ruyter economic with the truth. Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana also hit back at de Ruyter, saying in a post-budget briefing he was aware of the claims. However, he denied government had been lax in its response. The CEO of Eskom is being economic with the truth, because when the CEO of Eskom raised these issues with government, an investigation was done, and it was found that yes, indeed there is some syndicates, in particular in Mpumalanga, which also included the police. What government did was to set up a task team. They've just moved into Megawatt Park. They've arrested a number of people because of that. I find it difficult to take that statement. Political reactions. Western Cape Premier Alan Wind expressed shock at de Ruyter's immediate termination as Group CEO. Wind said it was clear de Ruyter was forced out ahead of his notice period because of his courage in speaking out about corruption at Eskom. Corruption and political interference had been the cause of Eskom's deterioration over the years. We need to make sure that this corruption is dealt with, that political interference is dealt with. We cannot allow this to happen going forward. It's just unacceptable. Congress of the People Dennis Blom said sabotage at the utility was a disgrace. De Ruyter has a constitutional duty to expose all those he knows who are involved in corruption and sabotage at Eskom. It is a disgrace how the ANC has systematically destroyed Eskom over the past 28 years. Action SA's Herman Mashaba said the ANC needed to be held accountable. The ANC is a criminal syndicate that exists only to line its own pocket. No amount of rehabilitation or musical chairs of its leadership will ever be able to change the entrenched corruption within the ANC. However, the Black Business Council welcomed de Ruyter's exit. Mr. de Ruyter has been a monumental failure who brought the economy of South Africa to its knees. Mr. de Ruyter's unnecessary attention-seeking noise was becoming an irritating distraction that the country does not need, said the council's Kaganki Matabane. No amount of rehabilitation or musical chairs of its leadership will ever be able to change the entrenched corruption within the ANC. However, the Black Business Council welcomed de Ruyter's exit. Mr. de Ruyter has been a monumental failure who brought the economy of South Africa to its knees. Mr. de Ruyter's unnecessary attention-seeking noise was becoming an irritating distraction that the country does not need, said the council's Kaganki Matabane.
Subscribe our YouTube channel and click our bell icon for new videos.